issue is Alexis.
I agree.
Because if you're pillow talking with your wife, that should stay within the household,
Agreed.
right? Because that's private information that shouldn't be
Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book 91. We're talking to you guys about the fact that Nate called out Alexis correctly. Finally, somebody had to do it. Nate's called out Morgan, he's called out Alexis. Who will he call out next? He's always got something to say, and we appreciate Nate for the truthfulness he brings to the table. But let's talk a little bit about the reason why we believe that Nate was correct in calling out Alexis, because Alexis has got away with blue murder, to be honest. Has absolutely got away with blue murder, and she's flown underneath the radar, and she's incited a lot of this nonsense that's happened between Bin and Morgan. So we're going to talk about that as well. If you're new to the channel, do me a massive favor, like it, share, subscribe, click on that bell button for notification of the uploads. And for those of you who are returnees, you already know what it is, baby. You got the minerals, you got the minerals. Stay hydrated because the streets out there are hot. Let's get into the video, let's watch a little bit more, and then we'll discuss as well.
shared.
100%.
So Alexis going to share this back to Morgan is basically snitching. And that's what caused the whole rift in the first place.
I agree with.
Now, do you know it's interesting because he's actually right about how the fact that that Alexis snitching, and it was snitching because that's what I called it. I called it snitching. What she did was incite violence in someone else's relationship, and she has to be called out for it because there was no need for her to go back and tell Morgan this particular way, right? I get it that the women talk, and I get that the men talk as well. But the fact that you took that information after your husband shared it with you confidentially, and I'm guessing in confidence as well, shows me that you don't hold this conversation that you had with him and what Ben had told him in great confidence. It was self-serving for Alexis, and then to kind of like sit back and it's like everyone's complaining and moaning at the fact that Morgan and Ben are going at it. But the reality is, when you look at the situation, it was Alexis who caused this whole ruckus in the first place. Look, when you are pillow talking, as Nate said, you don't go and share back that information. When my girlfriends tell me something about someone else, do you think I go and tell them? Do you think I'm going to tell them? Hey, I don't go and tell them. When she tells me information, this is our little gist. This is our little secrets that we share. This is our little things that we go through. This is our little 1 2 1 2 1 2s. I don't go and share the 1 2 1 2, the banter that we've had, and go and share it with the person in tow. That's madness. How are you going to trust me to be a safe place and a confidant for you and I if I can't even keep a secret of someone else? No, that's not the way you operate. It's not the way you go. It's not the way you behave. And just watching that, I was like, yeah, old girl's doing too much. Yeah, old girl is doing way too much, and she's literally setting everybody up for a fail, and all it does is it creates confusion when you're, and the Bible talks about this, but be careful of people that add fuel, basically adding fuel to the fire. Like you don't want to be the person that adds fuel. You want to be the person that quells quarrels. But instead, Alexis was here trying to start up one. No way she thought that her telling Morgan wouldn't cause an issue, and telling it in a particular way as well. Oh man, that's a madness.
With him because Alexis breaking my trust killed our friendship, what we were building. You know, Ben and I we were really close until that was exposed.
So it looks like the relationship between Ben and Justin is over. And it's over because of two people. One, Morgan, for not allowing him to talk to another person, which I think is controlling. And two, also for Alexis exposing the conversation between Ben and Justin. Probably because maybe Morgan's mentioned the fact that she's told Ben not to talk to Justin. Maybe I don't know if she said that to her, but clearly the situation has Alexis as a common denominator. And I saw that how Justin agreed. I don't think him and Alexis are together again anymore. That's probably why he can agree so easily. But he literally agreed with what he surmised from Nate, and was like, yeah, she broke my trust, she broke my confidence. And that's what I said to you, like, Alexis' behavior actually causes issue within her own relationship. You breaking that trust causes issue within your own relationship. Why would you do it? Why? Right? And then you have to ask that question: is she really invested as she says she is? That's the bigger question, Let's have a look.
Okay. Mitch, what is your opinion? Well, that night was crazy for me. I went into that room, Team Ben all the way, and then I heard Morgan.
So, you know, if you're anybody's in a relationship, listen, when you pillow talk, you don't come and say those things to the person. You keep it between you and your partner. It's pillow talk. And there is nothing wrong with you sharing things with your partner. There's nothing wrong with you also talking to someone outside of a relationship if you believe that, if you've had conversations with your partner already. That's the main thing. Please don't be going to have conversations with outside parties without talking to your partner first. You're going to get yourself in a whole lot of trouble. It's not worth it, and it's just problematic as well. But if you're dealing in a situation with where someone tells you a piece of information, shut up. Just keep quiet. Don't open your mouth. Don't talk. You don't have to open your mouth and say something. Appreciate, guys. Still loaded. We'll see you again very, very soon. Much love and appreciation. Be easy.